Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about my migraines, my chronic migraines, what I do to help prevent migraines, what I do when I feel a migraine coming on, and what I do when I have a migraine in full force. Okay, so first we're going to start off with what I do to try to prevent migraines from starting. So the first thing I do, I drink a lot of water. So I try to drink at least 8 cups of water a day. I do use some like flavoring stuff because sometimes it's hard to get that in. But I do drink a lot of water. So that's my first thing I do. Next thing I do, every day I take some vitamins, and these have been suggested to me by my neurologist. So first thing is magnesium citrate, and I take 400 milligrams of magnesium citrate every day. The next thing I take is vitamin B2, which is riboflavin, and I take 400 total a day. So right now I am taking 3 of these a day, as well as I take 1 of these time-release B100 Ultra B complex, which has 100 milligrams of B2 in it as well, which has a bunch of other B vitamins like B12, B1, B3, B5, B6, B9, which is folic acid. So I do take 1 of these every day as well. So that's what I do to prevent. Now I am on some prescribed medication as well for preventing, but that is something that you would discuss with your doctor before taking any kind of prescribed medication. So I'm not going to go over what I take for that. Now the next thing I do, these are the preventative / I feel a migraine coming on. This is what I do. So I do have a TENS machine. So it looks like this. It's just a little tiny handheld TENS machine. It is from Ohuhu TENS Empowered Muscle Stimulator. So this is what it looks like. I got it on Amazon and it is fabulous. It works wonderfully. So there are 6 different settings. Each setting has 4 settings within it, and there is 10 strengths to each setting. So the timer, I believe, is anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. Now I tend to just keep the timer at whatever is set, but you can change the time, you can change the strength. So this has been wonderful. I do put it on the tops of my shoulders. I was in a car accident about 20 years ago, and I messed up my shoulder in my accident. So this does help. It helps to relieve stress, and I will link this down below. I love this little machine. Next thing I do is I have this, it's called Bed Buddy, and it is a hot and cold pack. Now this one I use as a hot pack only, so you put it in the microwave. It's got little beans in it, and they heat up. So it is quite heavy, so you have to make sure you're putting it on properly, and you lay it across your shoulders, and it just kind of relieves any tension. So I do use this occasionally when I feel like I'm just a little tense. I might be getting a migraine. I'll put this on. Now the next things that I have are for when I for sure have at least a headache, if not the starting of a migraine, which I can tell if it's a migraine versus a headache where I have it only on one side or I have some aura. I don't always get an aura with my migraines, but lately it's been more oftentimes than not that I have an aura. So the first thing I do is I take Advil. Now, do not take Advil if you have not talked to your doctor. If you can't take it, please talk to your doctor if you have any symptoms of migraine, okay? Like I said, these are just things that I take. I've talked to my neurologist. These are things that help me. So I do take Advil when I have a headache / migraine. The next thing I do, depending on where my migraine is, I have two things that I use. So generally my migraine is headache, like my forehead back to midway back. So when it is there, I tend to use this ice pack. So this is a gel ice pack. So even when it's frozen, you can still move the gel around. I suggest that over a hard ice pack just because when it's a hard thing and you're trying to lie down, it's gonna hurt more than if you have the gel ones. So I do have this gel one. It's from Nugo. It's got like a fabric over top of it. Now I do wrap all of my ice packs in a towel just to prevent any injury from the ice. So I have this one if it's in a small area. Now if my migraine is in a larger area, I do have a cap. Now this cap has spots in it for ice packs. So these are the ice packs that come with it. Again, these are the gel ice packs. So you can squish them around. They're not going to hurt when they're on your head. So you put these into the inside of the cap. You wear the cap. This is for when I have more of a headache that is completely one side of my, or migraine that's completely one side of my head. This just works better. And at that point, I will put the ice packs on both sides and it just feels better. So I do have this one with the cap. Now this cap is adjustable. And again, I got this on Amazon and it is Nugo as well. So I do really like the Nugo brand. So they do come in these little packs so you can find your ice packs easily whenever you're having a migraine and you just aren't able to. And it also helps keep out any smells and stuff. So those are those ones. Now the other thing I do is I am currently getting nerve blocks. So with the nerve block, I received 4 weeks of injections into my head and neck shoulders area. And that was the initial 4 weeks. So my last session, I received 20 injections, which included both sides of my neck, my shoulders, the back of my head on both sides, my temple area on both sides, and my eyebrows. So if you see any bruising, that's what that's from. And so now I am on to once a month receiving nerve block. And with that, I will be switching over to Botox once I'm approved for that. And I will be getting Botox once every 3 months with a nerve block 2 weeks before my Botox injections. So I'll be getting a nerve block every 3 months, and then 2 weeks after I get the nerve block, I will be getting the Botox. So when I start doing the Botox, I will give you an update again, tell you how I'm doing, how it feels. I've never received Botox before, so this is a new experience for me. And if you have any other questions about what I do, what I take, any questions about migraines, please leave them down in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.